Namaskar dosto, good evening everyone. Today again I am coming with a very effectful topic. I am taking too much time particular video to release due to I just try to find a practical problem in a business market or in a business world. What is actually the company owners or HODs or management persons are facing. So due to this only, I'm taking time to produce my videos. So basically, my intentions of my channel intentions is to be a solution orientation channel, which is if you see and something you learn, something you get solution from your own challenges. So this is completely my intention. I need your support to subscribe and share my video so that who is facing these problems may they getting help out over there. And comment me if something I miss, or comment me I need to do something which is maybe useful for each other. I don't know much about video to produce very well. That is not my intention. Intention is face to face. I have to discuss with you, tell you which is need to be required a company to be improved. Again, I am telling my channel name is 360 degree view of life and business. The channel means itself everything that I can see my business. Still, I'm not produce any life lessons videos, which is taking some time. Initially, I just start with my actual core area, which is I'm working, and I'm just try to experience what I have. I have to share to you. So let's start my today's topic. My today's topic is uh, manpower solutions towards business. How to hire a person, how to uh, take a person for your company so that you get helped, and what are all the criteria you need to fulfill, what are all the things need to see in a candidate, what are the way you have to find out the manpowers. Initially we also support, we also provide you a good persons, we also help you to interview persons. This is we provide a service, that is another part. But basically this video is for whom completely start up the business, or who already have a business but they facing their manpower problems. People are not staying very uh, frequently, they are changing their jobs, people are absconding, they leaving the job, why it is, how it is. So that is the two aspects. One is hiring issue, another is culture issue. So today's hiring issue we are going to try to salute. Future I can do another video for the culture, how to implement, so that the employees are feeling very comfortable of that company, so that the both side, the employee side and employer side, we both each other to be happy and improve their business individually. So now my topics is very clear that how to hire, what way to hire. So I prepare a draft for myself to discuss with you. So many points based on my experience, based on my information, I just try to share you. So the first point is position category. When you hire a person, before that you need to stabilize the complete account, finance, operations, marketing, productions, and other department, whatever you have, HR departments. So total department wise you need to categorize the positions, why it is required. Because I seen a companies, they just somewhere they want some one person and they just hiring, and after hiring also people sitting idly, they don't know they what to do based on the requirement they are working. So this is completely organized sector where we are also helping to the companies that how to prepare a company departments and JDs. JD in the sense job descriptions. The particular company, what are all the department, minimum basic department is required. So this is my first point, that need to be properly categorized a department. In this department, you need to be very writingly, not in assumptions or talking itself. It should be very properly drafted that your department has to be proper JD. I can say normally in basics we have around 4 to 5 level of manpower category we are doing. That is, first is top level category, which is CEO, CFO, top level management, HODs we are supposed to take. So in this level category, the interview, how it is to be, what are all things to be need to be see in this particular candidate, and futurely I'm going to discuss with you. Second is the mid level, where the senior manager, manager, assistant manager, seniors, kind of you can say the range about 8 to 12 year experience. Above the senior you can take 12 to above experience, who's coming under the senior level. Mid level coming 8 to 12, where the senior manager, manager, assistant manager level. Third is semi mid, where 5 to 8 years experience persons to be suitable for that. In this, who know the more about your work experience, and he supposed to grow the next. So how to understand, what way I'm going to discuss in future. The completely junior level is nothing but 1 to 5 years experience persons are been in that line. And finally the worker, which is completely different understanding and different concept, it is how to take it forward. So I just discussed with you 5 level of category. Again I'm just telling, if you want to write down, you write down. In after some time I'll just put my draft over there so that you can download and see how it is to be. One is top level, which is from 12 to more 15 and more. Second is the mid level, which is 8 to 12. uh, Third is semi mid, which is 5 to 8 years, and which is junior level, which is first to 5 years. Whenever you given a posting, you have to very clear on this your part. Before taking my complete suggestion, that you have to create a proper JD for your department. The person, if you are going to hire, what are all things need to be handled. Before that, if you decide this, you have to finalize your particular department, or all the works are there. If you divide properly, the conflict will reduced, so that category will be very easily finalized. Someone to be reporting manager, someone to be mid reporting manager, other than which is the data entry level or the operation level, or in a junior level. So this category need to be finalized, then your hiring process will be very smooth, very proper, and a particular person of requirement you can fulfill, which is more important. So this is finalized, that 5 category you have to create. Now I'm coming the discussion point. Here I have a small line about this hiring process. My line is, do not see marks, see remarks. Why? In when you go for the interview, first of all in the JD itself you see his education background, okay. You need to see his marks, not see his experience. So many time what happened in many ads I seen, 60% above only can apply. I can show you multiple employees who's not even touched the 60%. They are best in the working experience background, and they're best in the industry. So this is not a thumb rule, because in our education system is not saying that. What I actually in the time of education I done, which is many time is not related to my work. So work experience versus your marks won't match. So this is very critical thing, when the higher person should not blank anything. You have to be very open minded. Someone really talented, maybe his marks not up to the mark, and who's coming from less mark and do the experience things means that in his life too much experience happened in means when he work and when he learned, both is individually happened the time of working. So experience factors. So you cannot say always that a person who's a good mark getter but he is a very good worker, it's very difficult to get it. So this is kind of science you should understand. So here I just put some points to judge a particular person. First point is humanity is very important. You should see a particular person humanity wise how it is. Give a small questions about the about him, how he answering a particular situation you give. In this situation what mentality he has. The humanity is much important practically when you taking a senior level person, because he is after a owner, he is a main decision maker of the companies and many operation sectors. I seen the proper decision maker of the this kind of HODs are not humanly good. That is why the business are slowly bind up and they moved out. So much important that humanity wise a person how it is. You have to first refer them, because a good person, if it is a less talent also he can achieve the talent. But the uh, you can say not in a humanity background good person, it's difficult to trust him. You cannot trust him, because end of the time when you try to improve your company you have to hand over your business. That is more important. Yeah, the second point is personality. Personality is too much important. Many time what happened, the I seen peoples are very good in personality. When you see, you cannot absorb them. They are not actually that much what they are showing. So, and many time you see personality is not good, but the humanity is good. The working knowledge is good. So, are you identified? The personality always behind something hiding. You give some situations, questions where you can find out his ethics, his morality, his honesty, which is coming out when the personality cannot cover it up certain things. So always you have to give a situation to your candidate so that in his answer or her answer itself you can find out his mentality. Many time the critical and crucial questions will help you to understand the persons. Third is the work knowledge and experience, which is I can say after this two only you make it the work experience. Why the above two is factor means your humanity and your personality, because these two criteria if someone not fit and he is very good in working experience, I will spoil this working experience become poison for your company. So very much careful your hiring process. So this video I am taking for you. The concern is your work experience and candidate work experience and his working knowledge will be more effect when the personality and the humanity both include him, because the personality and humanity is a something which is which is a character and he utilized for his working experience itself. So what happened many time persons are good person, humanity wise personality wise is a good person, what you understand. If you give any work, for this work itself what is experience, no, it is something different, purity of the experience. Whatever he is doing in very purity mind, in a very honest mind, and in dignity itself he has to done his all work. So this experience is more effect than someone just for the money purpose do some experience, do some information and then try to make it. He spoiled your company. So most important the humanity and personality, then you come to the working experience. Then working experience in top level, always you have to give a particular your company situation. You give your problems so that for him it is new. So how he tackled, based on his experience, because I believe top level persons always kind of scientist mentality. He cannot be spoon feed every solution like in every company. For example, a doctor, when he see a patient, every patient has a different diagnosis, because someone has a fever, his symptom different. Someone has the same illness but in a different symptoms. So doctor always see in a different way. So a senior persons become like that person. So he always see the solution, and based on the solution only he customize his solution. Based on the problem he's produce the solution. So this kind of mindset is more required. So you give a particular your company situation, this is happened, this is happened, what is your solution? Try to think about. And whenever you find a person who can make a solution like what you think, don't accept this, because maybe you also are in this particular situation, you also thinking maybe wrong. The person is saying similar things so that it is match and you like him. No, maybe the solution is different, which is you also not seen, the person of opponent also not seen. Think twice of the solution, all the candidate, and make a note it, and just discuss with your core team that this is the solution he's saying, does it is mean. So what happened, I'm talking about the senior person when you hire someone. So this will be more helpful for you. And after that you can take it background, which is more important. Basically background itself, you understand, does the person is absconded, or does the person's previous experience how it is, does he is frequently changing the job, or he's only using your company as a step to go further. Those things are more important in the background. So in this all criteria match only you can choose a person. Why you are thinking no, I need immediately someone, then how I manage? You should manage. You have to be multiple source use. You use a Naukri, you can use a many portal like Indeed. Any many portals are there, you can use it. You can hire a consultancy for this manpower solution. You can ask also, you can provide you. But in your role I'm talking about, if you have properly, you can definitely. But take a time a particular person to hire a senior level, at least senior level and mid level. The another two level of interview, maybe you get it done with your that senior level person itself. So what happened then and there, he only finalizes the person and he make it, because end of the time you need work to be happen. And that need to be more important. Every person you need to see, then it is a difficult. Then your hierarchy will be missing. So that is why I just finalize a particular category wise level of interview. For example, top level, minimum two rounds of interview need to be required. One is HR round, one is management round. The second mid level, minimum required at least three level of interview. One is HR round, technical round, and final decision maker round. Maybe it's a management, maybe it's a reporting manager, anyone. Semi mid also three. So all the other categories I am seen. I just try to analyze that three round of interviews must required. And this again I am talking about the working workers part, which is more important. So basically, if you want to see a particular contractor who can frequently give you this kind of solution, definitely you have to work with them so that he can taking care of other things. Properly educate the HR team. They should not, I just pointing out the HR department why the lot of applications coming, they don't have time to see and get it. In this, definitely you have to stabilize your HR department. Someone has to monitor, another person has to review, and both each and the HOD of the HR and juniors should be well counseled to hire a person. They should be very psychologically strong, then only they can hire a proper person. Otherwise the culture will be won't be prompt you a growth level of improvement, which is more important in a company. So this is my today's topic to be covered up, and I try to help you out regarding how to whom to hire a particular manpower, so that your company will be the operation will be smoother than smoother. And try to take some time, but hire a good particular result oriented person who can give you result, who can give you the result in a terms of honest way. So it will take some time, because uh, if you just I seen companies, peoples are very good in oiling in the sense, yes, yes, no, no, means whatever his reporting manager saying, if it is wrong, right, he's saying yes or no. He never shown his ownership to say no sir, it has been like that, it's been like that, it should be. So this ownership is required is every individual role, which is if we don't have, difficult to. And that is why many time what happen, reporting managers, owner, management, when they listening what they expecting, they keep quiet. That is not good. You should be very open minded. Why the person is saying yes, why the person is saying no. And should be keep your company's employees environment that every individual persons become a kind of owner mentality of their working, so they can invent something which is good for the company. Yes, yes, no, no persons are much more in the company. They good for very bad time, you don't know anyone and how to solution your problem. That time your employees always just whatever you say, they are saying yes and no, but nobody is coming to you and argue or discuss with you that no sir, this is way need to be solution to be done, this is way. So this kind of person if you lacking, if you don't choose proper person, because every I believe, if you find a proper in this all category what I said, fulfill person, then only in a company, in accounting term we are saying employee become asset or liability. So one day your company employee become asset to liability, and certain things are there you have to find out properly, make them, educate them. And I'll do another video for the culture development of a particular company's environment, how to be improved, what are all things, for example the learning, then growth, both too much required in a particular department, then only employees are more interested to staying. And rewards also important. So more and more you understand the psychology of employee, more and more your hiring will be accurate. Thank you very much for your time. Comment me if anything you want more, you want a help for manpower hiring, you want a one day visit to stabilize your entire department, how way, what way, I am definitely helping you. I will sitting for that only. This is my challenge and this is my services also. If you want, you can definitely ask me to that. Thank you very much.